Here's the honest truth on losing belly fat for men 30 plus. I lost my belly fat for this summer without tracking calories. I just followed 3 simple rules. So I will share those 3 rules in this video so you can start losing your belly fat today. The first rule is the 60% rule. So a few days ago, I was sitting down eating with my mom, and she told me I'm often very hungry and I eat a lot throughout the day. And I told her, you need to eat more protein. Protein will keep you full. So you won't need to eat that much, and you can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner and not needing to snack in between, because it's not really good to be snacking. She's also like trying to lose some fat. Stopping snacking will help her do that. And to stop snacking, you need to have more protein. So you actually like feel full and you don't even want to eat anything in between your meals. That's what I told her. Eat more protein, and it will help you. So that's one of the benefits with protein and losing fat. It will keep you full. But your body also burns calories when it digests the protein, because protein is pretty hard to digest. So your body will burn more calories, and you'll also build more muscles. And when you have more muscles, you'll burn more calories too. So protein is overpowered. And the 60% rule is that you should have 60% of your plates with high protein foods like meat and eggs. Meat like steak, ground beef, chicken. Foods that are high in protein. And then eggs. Eggs are great too. So start having 60%. You're probably having like 30%, 40%. Most people have around like 30%. That's nothing. Double that. You should have 60%. Me, I sometimes even have like 70, 80%. You should at least have 60%. And then the rest with like carbs, veggies, fruits. But when you eat, you should mainly eat protein. That should be your like number 1 focus. The carbs, the vegetables, it's not gonna help you lose fat. They are not gonna help you lose fat. Protein is what gonna help you lose fat. And I go much deeper on this in my free fat loss protocol. It's called the Lean Founder Protocol. It's made for busy entrepreneurs. You can get it for free, top link description. And I also have a full diet plan in there on how you can eat and how you can structure your meals with a lot of protein. But start having more protein and have the meats I said: steak, ground beef, chicken, eggs, and they actually taste good. There is no reason you shouldn't include those in your diet. But this is rule number 1: eat 60% of your meals with high protein foods. Rule number 2 is don't eat more than 3 times a day. What I did before the summer was, so what I did before the summer was, so what I did before the summer was, I went from having 3 big meals and then maybe 1 or 2 smaller meals to only having 3 meals a day and nothing else. Nothing between breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My dinner was like probably the biggest one. Then my breakfast, lunch, they are like medium size. Like breakfast, I had 5 eggs. Lunch, I had like 1 plate with 70% of meat and maybe some rice, some carbs. Then maybe some like rice, potatoes, some Greek yogurt. That's basically what I had. And then I had a bigger dinner. And then I didn't eat anything in between. I didn't eat anything in between lunch and dinner or anything after dinner. Just those 3 meals. And that helped me a lot to keep my calorie intake low. That was how I was able to lose fat without tracking calories, because of this rule. This rule helped a lot, because when you decide you can only eat 3 times a day, you won't snack on anything. You won't go and have those cookies in between meals. You won't go eat a sandwich for no reason. You will stick with those 3 meals. And it's important you follow rule number 1. You have a high protein intake, so you're actually full and don't even want to eat anything. I can wait a few hours to dinner. I'm not even hungry. So start to have no more than 3 meals a day. You can even have 2: lunch, like lunch and dinner. But you shouldn't eat anything in between. You shouldn't have some extra random meal if you actually want to lose fat. And this rule is also great for business. For you, if you are an entrepreneur, because you used to work, then you have your meal, you work, you you work, you have another meal, then you just work. You don't interrupt to eat something. You don't make your focus worse because you ate some random thing. You just there working. You can just like be there for focus on work until you have decided to eat and fix. You don't need to take a break and go eat something, because that's something I have done when I'm working on business. You just go and take a snack. It's much easier to just avoid that and have your 2 or 3 meals, which are the only times you eat throughout the day. And if you want even more help to fix your diet, go get my free fat loss protocol with the top link in the description. You just need to put in your email, then confirm your subscription, and then you will get it. And if you're an entrepreneur, you can also get a free coaching call. If you get my protocol, you will be able to book a call inside with me if you're an entrepreneur. Rule number 3 is never eat junk food. Imagine if you're rowing a boat, you and your friend, but you are the one rowing. Your friend is just throwing out water because the boat got some holes, so it's coming in water all the time, and you need to throw it out so you don't sink. Then your friend managed to stop the hole. He take a hammer, some tree planks, and he fix it, and then he start helping you to row in the boat, and you go much faster. It's the same thing when you stop eating junk food. You will lose fat much faster, because every time you eat junk food, you're just fucking up your health. You're fucking up your fat loss journey. You're probably even gaining fat when you eat junk food. And junk food is all high sugar foods. It's all fast food, seed oils, fried food, everything, all bullshit. Eating clean is a cheat code. You'll get more testosterone, which will make you lose more fat, have energy to train, feel much better, feel like a man again. You will get in less calories because all this junk food are calorie dense. You'll also have much better focus on business. Imagine like how you gonna focus on business if you have just eaten like a pizza or something. You will be very tired. Just imagine if you ate clean, how much more money you can make from your business, how much better things you could produce. And you will also lose fat much easier when your body is not damaged. You need to stop, and to stop, realize this: eat for strength, not for pleasure. You're not a 10-year-old. 10-year-old can eat candies, but if you're over 30 years old, you can't eat junk food. You can't eat for pleasure. No one over 18 years old should even eat things for pleasure. Should even eat sweets. That's for children. You should eat things to make you better, to make yourself better, to make yourself strong. Never have junk food. Never. But don't cut it out right away. Start having it slowly, less and less. Then over time, cut it out. And I go over much deeper on like how to quit step by step in my free fat loss protocol. Just go get that. But basically, you're gonna have it less and less over time until you can completely cut it out. It will be hard. You will need to fight. You're probably addicted to it. I was it. But it's gonna be worth it. And if this is the first time you're trying to get ripped, you need to watch this video right here. Become Jackpot.